Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good night. My name is Abu Hanifah bin Muhammad Ramli. My matrix number in 197X74. Okay, before I introduce to my fellow friends, today we are going to make our second video for our LAX 2047 group 84, which is about the Poetic Society. So I pass to Aiman Solim to introduce himself.
Okay, my name is Aiman Solihin bin Muhammad Taib. My matric number is 2032021. I am student from Faculty Forestry. Next, I pass to Nur Kamilia.
Thank you, Aiman Solihin. My name is Nur Kamilia binti Mohseni Aris. My matric number is 199144 and I'm taking Bachelor of Environmental Science and Technology. Next up, Zakwan.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Zafar bin Amran. My matric number is 19724 and I'm taking Bachelor of Environmental Science and Technology. Next, I refer to Muhammad Anis.
Okay, my name is Amir Shafiq bin Zainal Abidin and my matric number is 199401 and I'm a student of Bachelor Science and Technology of Environmental. For today video, one of our members are still missing, which is Ho. So we can proceed to the poem recitation. Wait, I share the screen first.
So today we are going to hear the poem from group 1, right?
Yes.
Yes, from group 1.
Beautiful poem from group 1. What is the title?
The title that we will the title of our poem is Global Warming. So we was waiting for Anis Hafiz to share the screen to show the poem that we have created. So after we will recite our poem, so I would like to our fellow members to give their opinion about our poem. If there's anything that we have to improve, any ideas that we can include in our poem, we can share. So later at the end of the debate.
Can you guys see the screen?
Sure, I mean
Yes.
it's very clear, but maybe you
So
can make it
beautiful.
It's
full
very
screen.
clear. Maybe
But,
full screen, maybe.
okay. Okay, here is the poem. As you can see, the title is about global warming. Actually, I'm not good at reciting poem, so I will try my best. I will start the poem. The sun constantly burning, but human must control burning. The clouds keep the cooling, pour the rain into the land. Global warming isn't hard to explain. Human our earth without a warning. As the greenhouse effect keep its frying, as time goes by, seawater rising. Our voices never have races, nor the spirit should never be erased. So let us all stand straight and tall, if not we all shall fall. Nature, nourish yourself, share the beauty, enjoy the charm of Mother Nature. The beauty of you, cool the life of all the living things. Thank you, Mother Nature. That's all for the poem recitation. So you can review the poem. So how What's the poem?
Maybe I can start to reviewing your poem dissertation and also overall representation of the poem. For me, the poster is very good. It's really representing the global warming itself because there is sun, and it's I like it very much. It's so beautiful, and maybe the other want to add on about the presentation first before we continue for the recitation.
Sorry to interrupt. Thank you, Abu Hanifa. For me, the
Right.
presentation need more energy. For us who like to hear the representation, more happy, more focus to the representation before we focus to the content of the poem. How about your opinion, Zakwan?
Thank you, Salihi. For me, I think overall it's okay. The the poster that we have made also is nice for me. And I think I wanted to hear more opinions from the other group because myself and Amir did create the poem by our own. So I think I will invite Nur Camilla to give her opinion about the poem.
Thank you, Zakwan. So from the presentation, I think the graphics is very nice, which although uh, it talks about global warming, which is a negative impact on the environment, actually, but the representation, the illustration shows very positive vibes where, you know, when people read this, they realize that even though global warming, it is conveyed in a very positive ways, in even though it is talking about the negative things, you know. So I like the illustration, and the recitation was decent from Ame. Yeah, that's all.
Yes,
I
I
think
do agree with Camilla, what Camilla have said. We are reading something that is bad to the environment, but then the representation and the poems, I'm not into linguistic or so on, but then I can see that you guys try to make it looks to into positive side instead of the negative side. For the recitation, I cannot comment much because instead of Amir, I think myself also cannot read poem that good. But it's decent. That's understandable. But sorry if I close my nose during the recitation because I can hold my seeing Amir so cute reading the. Okay, that's all from me. Maybe we get. Do we need to maybe go paragraph by paragraph? Oh.
Sure.
yes, sure. I think that's good. We can talk about the word choice, the meanings, and the message from every passage.
Actually, you can
Okay,
ask
maybe.
about
Yes.
the paragraph by paragraph what is the thing that we want to enlighten in this paragraph. So you can ask. Maybe I can answer if what I can that I want to say is what's the meaning of this part. Maybe I can answer you guys. So you guys can ask.
I think that's a good idea. We go paragraph by paragraph. If we didn't understand, we can ask Amin since he created the poem. Okay, let's take a look at the first paragraph. Aiman Solihin, what you understand about the first paragraph? It said the sun constantly burning, but humans must control burning. The clouds keep the cooling, pour the rain into the land.
Okay, thank you, Abu Hanifa. For the first paragraph, what I understand is the nature doing its work, but we as a human must control the burning. Since today there is so much open burning, so people cannot control the burning and make our environment more hot than before. Maybe that's all I understand from this paragraph. What about you, Zakwan?
All right, thank you for listening. From the first paragraph, what we're trying to deliver is about the human itself. When we do the open burning, they will give extra heat into our earth. So like the sun, we will give heat and energy from the sun, and the earth will get the energy and heat at the same time. So when we get extra heat from the human activities such as open burning, so it will make the earth itself become more hot than usual. So that's why it could lead to the global warming. So that is the first paragraph that we want to say, we want to develop is that the human activity could lead to the global warming itself. So I think for the second paragraph, what they just say about the global warming is hard to explain. Touching our Earth without a warning, as the greenhouse effect keeps it rising, as time goes by, sea water rising. So do you guys have any idea on what second paragraph might mean? Ms. Camilla, maybe you have something to say?
Yes, Akman, thank you. I think for the second paragraph, the choice of word is great, where you put implicit meanings where like see the greenhouse keeps it frying. The metaphors is good, but I think it can be improved by I mean, like the choice of words can be improved by adding more metaphors, like rather than like the phrases like greenhouse effect. You can choose other to look it poetic. Usually we read poems like they have so many words that are representation of the real world. Yeah, you understand what I mean? But I totally understand the meaning where it's about global warming and the greenhouse effect. So meaning wise is very good. The choice of words, some of it is good and some of it can be improved. What do you guys think?
I do agree with Camilla. From what I understand from the second paragraph is about if we see look back at the first paragraph, it's about the action that human did. While meanwhile in the second paragraph is the effect, the continuous effect regarding the global warming. It expanded that the global warming hurting our earth without warning. The greenhouse effect keeps rising as the time goes by, the seawater increase. All these are the effects and the consequences from the global warming. Okay, maybe we can proceed to the third paragraph. Uh, what is about our voices never have raised, nor the spirit should never be erased. So let us all stand straight and tall. If not, we all shall fail. I will start first. For this paragraph, I think it's about the action. So the first paragraph is about the action from human. The second is effect. The third one is like a solution on how to counter the global warming. Maybe Aiman Solihin, you want to start?
Okay, thank you, Abu Hanifah. For me, in the third paragraph, this is many important point, which is nowadays we as the people from for the nature that we have to control, just because the agency in charge did not listen to our voice that can affect our environment, which is at the third line, let us all stand straight and tall. If not, we all shall fall. Which is if our voice didn't hurt and raise, the environment maybe the effect to us or maybe to our son, which is the global warming increase and so on. What about your opinion, Nur Camelia?
I think we shall proceed to the last stanza, which is nature, nourish yourself. She shares the beauty, enjoy the charm of Mother Nature, the beauty of you, holds the life of all the living things. Thank you, Mother Nature. So overall, I think the flow of this poem is very beautiful, where it starts with what is global warming, and then the effects of global warming, and then what we need to do to combat global warming, and lastly, like we monologue to ourselves or to Mother Nature, like to encourage it metaphorically, that we thank we are thankful to the Mother Nature and the beauty of the Mother Nature. The sentence are basically so gorgeous, and it ends the poem beautifully. So I think that's all. Anyone else want to add?
Okay. Actually, I want to say that the first paragraph, actually, I want to enlighten about the acid rain. That's why I said that the woman must control the burning, the cloud keep the cooling, pour the rain into the land. If we do open burning, the ashes and the gases all goes out to the clouds and make the process of the, as we studied before about the um, acid rain. So and the rain is pour back to the land. So this is what I want to say, that I want to enlighten about the acid rain. And the second paragraph is I want to enlighten about the greenhouse effects, because as we know that nowadays that they are saying that the ice at the south of the north part, I don't know, but the ice um uh,
Melting.
melting because of the temperature is high, rising high. So the seawater is rising. So that's why I say, as the time goes by, the seawater rising. That's what I want to enlighten. The two things that issue that in global warming.
Thank you, Ami. Yeah, so I think everyone has voiced their opinion and thoughts about this poem, and I think this is a very good poem since we all doesn't really have the basic of English of English poem. So I think that's all for today, I guess, from our group. So thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's a good
All
job.
the time.
Thank you.